Hello and welcome back to another video in my Shadowlands Crafting Professions Overview series. Basically, this is a series where I cover crafting professions and how you can make gold by crafting and selling items. And so for this video, we're taking a look at leatherworking, and there's two very obvious ways of making gold right away. It is turning callous hides into heavy callous hides, and turning desolate leather into heavy desolate leather. Now, I would be very cautious about these two. Heavy desolate leather doesn't really go for much on many servers out there. This flip isn't really worth doing, but the regular callous hides into heavy callous hides can be worth doing if the heavy callous hides have reached like a stable price on your server. You also have heavy desolate armor kit. I don't have this one learned yet. I actually have the reputation needed. I just haven't bought the item or the recipe. This one is really profitable though. I've been getting a lot of recommendations to start crafting this one. I've also been looking out on different servers out there to see how many of them sell on a daily and weekly basis, and it actually has a really high sell rate. So if you want to make a ton of decent, steady gold with leatherworking, this is the item you want to craft. It will bring in tons of gold every single day, especially on raid reset days. So be on the lookout for that. It's basically like the flask or the potions for leatherworking. So if you have this reputation, get this one. The good thing is there's a barrier to entry you need to have honored with the wild hunt, and you need to spend some gold on the recipe. It's not the biggest barrier to entry, but there is a barrier to entry. You also have like drums, you have legendaries. We're not going to cover legendaries though in this video. So I think it's a bit late to start with legendaries now, and there's tons of better videos out there for legendaries specifically. But yeah, for this video we want to focus on the other items, like the blue items all the way down here, the shade-bound armor. This is very, very profitable. Some of the items require a heavy callus to make, some of them require 5, 3, 2 or 1 regular callus to make, and the crafting cost is very different based on that, because if it requires 1 heavy callus, that is 10 times the amount of 1 regular callus. So some items actually cost like 1000 gold to make, others require 100 gold to make. And they still have like the same item level, so if you can craft the cheap ones and sell them for a decent amount, there's a lot of profit to be made on those. And on my server, I think it's the arm guards and the treads or something, where you can make almost 1000 gold profit every single craft. Now the thing is though, the more people are making them, the more competition there will be, right? So you want to be on a low, medium or maybe high pop server where there's not many people doing exactly this. But for leatherworking you have both leather and mail armor, and the same thing actually works for leatherworking, tailoring and blacksmithing for very easy catch-up gear. And that is why this works, by the way, because people can get to level 60 and they need or want some very quick item levels. They buy their gear from the get-go, from the beginning, to get some easier kills for their world quests, dungeons, everything really, PvP as well. So they just want like a quick and easy start at level 60, and many people will spend some gold on gear for that. For leatherworking, you also have like a vendor shuffle through the composite bow. This one actually vendors for 89.5 gold, so as long as you can craft this for less than that price, then you can make gold literally by vendoring something. I have a video on that subject, and I also have a spreadsheet in that video for this vendor shuffle, so go and check out if that works for you, and check out the gold per hour from doing that. But before this video, I want to focus on the other things, the shadow scale and the leather and the mail armor basically, because they have a ton of profit. Before I show you the spreadsheet though, I want to shout out Student and the Zero, the gold cap guide that you can still get, by the way, for 50% off by using my code. The link will be down below. And if you're a gold farmer or a gold maker and you want to make gold and you need some help on your way, this book can definitely be of help, and you can get it for 50% off by using my code through the link down below. Now here you can see though, some of the items are very expensive, some of the items are very cheap. And this is on my server, by the way, so you can see. Some of them sell for 100 gold, 800 gold, 900 gold, 1000, 2000 and 3000 gold. Now if we click on the waist guard, there is one up for 110 gold and one for 190 gold. So people are undercutting, I don't know why, but they are. And that gives us a flipping possibility. You also see people went from 280 to 190, I don't know why, but they did, so yeah. If you want to make these, you can buy them and reset the price as well. And on my server, I would definitely do that, because people still undercut, and I would just buy them out and reset the price to make more profit. Why would I sell them for 110 gold when I can sell them for 280 gold, right? Make a lot more profit. But yeah, some of them are really profitable, and we're going to take a look at the spreadsheet now to find out which ones are actually profitable. So here we have the spreadsheet made by Penguin, by the way. So how to use the spreadsheet, you can see right here. You go to File all the way up here, File, make a copy, and that way you can edit the values that I'll show you right about now. So down here you can also see the current guides. So far we have cooking, and yesterday we also made alchemy, and now we have leatherworking. We're going to cover pretty much every single crafting profession out there, so check back to this spreadsheet to find more of the guides. Now if I go down here, go to leatherworking, you can see this is what it looks like, and this is why you need to make a copy, so you can edit these values to whatever the values are on your server. For example, on mine, desolate leather is like 2.3, pallid bones is about 2.5, and I can just make my own copy and show you what it looks like. So over here we have my copy of the spreadsheet where I've edited all the values, and then the crafting cost will edit by itself. This is a formula based on these items or these values up here. It will always show you the correct crafting cost based on these values. And at the side over here, I just went to the auction house and I searched up heavy armor kits, and this is what they sell for on my server. So this is basically something I put at the side just to show myself how much profit I am making every single time. So for the heavy armor kits, I am making about 64 gold profit every single craft, which is definitely good, and it's selling about 1000 units every other day. That is like 30,000 gold profit every single day, only from heavy armor kits, which is definitely good. And then we also have, you can see over here, we have heavy callus. You can make some profit on that one as well. And composite bows, basically the vendor value, the crafting cost right here, and the vendor value right there. Now the interesting thing about leatherworking is all the way to the right. If you look at shade-bound leggings and stuff like that, you see the prices all over the place. There's no real pattern to follow here. But you can see, for example, shade-bound arm guards take 325 gold to craft, yet they sell for 1.5k gold on my server, giving me over 1000 gold profit every single time. And you also get like 500 gold profit for the shade-bound threads, and the same for the gauntlets as well, because they are the ones that require like one regular callus to make, making them very, very cheap to make. And also for the other ones, like all the way up here, shade-bound leggings, 1.4k to make and 3k sell, so you make 1.5k every single time. And the same goes for mail as well. You can see a lot of profits, like for this one though, Shadow Scale Helm, you are making almost 3000 gold profit for every single craft. That is absolutely insane, and yeah, I just want to let you guys know the link will be down below for the spreadsheet, so go and click on the spreadsheet, edit the values to the values on your server right here, and then find out how much profit you are making, and go and craft. These blue items are actually insane, you can make tons of gold with them. They are selling more than you think. A lot of people actually buy these when they get to level 60 to get some very quick gear, as long as the price is good. So don't put it at like 10k or 20k, keep it at a fair price and then watch it sell, and you will make tons of profit, especially if you don't have competition. So go and check it out, let me know down below how much profit you guys are making from leatherworking, and that is basically it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, leave a like down below, leave a comment as well, and thank you for watching. I'll see you again very soon.